Good morning, how are you? It's your girl, Daisy Chiwako, with a Marriage for Real video, and today I'm quite excited because I want to introduce to you something that I think is great. And you know why I love it? It's because it's in line with some of the things that I've been trying to tell you guys. I've got a book here written by a friend of mine. It's called Falling in Love with His Vision, Not His Wallet. Fall in love with his vision, not his wallet. We need to talk about this. We definitely need to talk about this. How many of us are falling in love and looking for a man's wallet? You meet a guy, you want to know how much cha-ching he has in his wallet. You're not thinking about the future, you're thinking about what you can get. What can this give me now? What can this man do for me now? How good is this man going to allow me to look? How much is he going to be able to spend on my new Brazilian? You're thinking about his wallet. So here's the book. It's called Fall in Love with His Vision, Not His Wallet. When I first met my husband, all he had was a mattress on the floor in his room and a television set. When I first met my husband, all he had was a mattress on the floor and a television. How many of you guys would have married him, married a man, even considered him, when you walk into his house and all he has is a mattress and a television? Some of you guys wouldn't even have given him the time of day. You would have completely just disregarded him straight away. You wouldn't have looked beyond it. You would have said, this is a man with no vision. This is a man that has nothing going on. And I can guarantee that some of you have walked away from amazing men, great men, because you have looked at his wallet. You've looked at his car and said, God forbid. You went into his house and saw the mattress on the floor and you said, God forbid, it's not me. This is not my portion. This woman, when I tell you how, this is a picture of her, when I tell you how this woman is living now, when I tell you how wealthy her husband is now, the business that he owns, because she chose to look at his vision, not his wallet. His vision. When you're able to speak to a man and say, look, I can see where you are right now, but what is your plan? What is your purpose? What are you aiming for? When you sleep at night, what do you dream about? And when you can see a man that even if his job right now is stacking shelves in Tesco, this man is consistent, this man is diligent, this man works hard, this man knows how to save, this man is planning. It takes a woman of vision to marry a man of vision, because a short-sighted woman will marry a man because of what she can see right now. My husband didn't have very much when we got together at all. He came straight from Malawi. He didn't have much at all. He was working in a factory. He was working in a factory. But I remember sitting down with him one night and we were talking about our plans and our goals. And I looked at my husband and I saw so much potential. I saw so much passion. I saw a man that said to himself, I am going to make it. This might be where I am right now, but I am going to make it. Some of us don't have vision to look at a man and see where his heart is at, where his goals are, where his passion is. You haven't got the eyes to see the potential in a man. You even haven't got the eyes to see what you can give to a man to help him to get to that destination. You are looking at the right now and saying, I just want to get into a marriage that is comfortable, straight away sit down, unpack my load and relax and just start enjoying. Do you know the best things in life are the ones that you have not only contributed to, but have taken the time to help to build? Yes! Taking the time to help to build. My husband now has an amazing business that is more than supporting us. But I fell in love with his vision, not his wallet. Do you know this woman, they've been married for 29 years. Very successful couple, 29 years. Do you know that there was a time, like even in my life, when this woman was working and her husband wasn't? So she was the breadwinner in the home. Do you know the wisdom of this woman? That to make sure that her husband's ego did not drop, to keep him feeling strong. And as a man of the home, she would work and she gave him her bank card. How many women can do that? So many of us would be like, it's me that's earning, it's me that's bringing the money, and just making sure that your husband feels as rubbish as possible, making sure that you remind him every day that he hasn't got the job. This woman, it says it in this book, that there was a time when she was working and she gave her husband her bank card. Listen, I get the messages from you. I know that there's some of you that are complaining, pulling out your hair. He doesn't have a job, he doesn't have a job, he doesn't have a job. He's only been out of a job for 2 weeks and you're already killing yourself. The thought of even you being the person to say, you know what, I'll bring in the money, and even beyond that, to make sure that my husband's ego is still intact, I'm going to give him my bank card. This is why I love this book. Because this woman is actually speaking the things that I'm trying to tell you guys. A time when I was earning, I was making the money, and I did not want my husband's ego and confidence to be dropped. I gave him my bank card, full access to the account. He still managed everything. And I would go back to him and ask him about money. Why would I do that? Why would this woman do that? Because of vision. Vision. If you don't have vision in your marriage, you're going to make a lot of mistakes. So we're looking ahead. I was looking ahead and saying, by the time this man has the opportunity to pick himself up, I want him to feel as confident and as ready as possible. I'm making sure that this man is prepared. This man, even in the bad situation, is still working towards his vision. This man still has the confidence to go for that vision. Yes, let him take my bank card. Let me make sure his ego and his confidence and his back is straight and up. Yes, because I fell in love with his vision, not his wallet. And now that he's walking towards his vision, his wallet is doing very well. Thank you very much. Sometimes it's not always just going for the tree and reaching for the apple and pluck it. Sometimes you have to go for the carrot and dig for it, pull him up, wash it, prepare it. That's what it's like sometimes in marriage. Fall in love with his vision. Find out what's going on in here and in his heart. We use our eyes so much. We're checking out what he's got, his bank balance, where he goes. We're concerned about how we look with him by his side. We're concerned about what other people are going to say. If you marry a man of purpose, your life will progress faster. So listen, let me tell you something. A man that has money is not necessarily a man with purpose. You know that? Let me say that again. A man with a fat wallet is not necessarily a man with vision. Some people can get money easy, but they have no plan. You know, the Bible says that money can develop wings and fly away. At any time, money can just fly away. You know that, right? Money can fly. And I've said in another video of mine that falling in love with a man because of his money is one of the most short-sighted decisions you can make. For sure. It's one of the most short-sighted decisions you can make. But when you fall in love with a man because of his vision, whether he has money today and it goes tomorrow, it can come back because he's working towards that goal, that vision, that plan. It's not about money and it's not about what happens now. Vision is always ahead. Vision is always forward looking. Vision is always forward facing. No matter what's happening in the present, it always looks forward. You've always got something to work towards. But you just get a man that's just got money today. He doesn't have a plan for tomorrow. He has no purpose. He has no vision. Let that money fly away and see where you are. Yes, I love this book. This isn't a book written by me. No, this is a book written by a very inspiring lady called Mercy B. Primarily, I want the single women on my page to grab this book real quick. It's only £5.99, so not much more in dollars, and it's packed with wisdom. She talks about the importance of prayer in your marriage. She talks about the importance of wisdom, and not just talks about it, gives you insights into her 29-year marriage, successful marriage, may I say. I think this is one of those books that is definitely worth grabbing hold of. It's not thick. You read it real quick and you dash it, but you gain the wisdom. Some of us are sat there saying, oh, you know, I don't know what I'm doing. You know, I'm single and I don't know where I'm going. Sometimes you need a little bit of help from somebody that's been there already. So I'd love you to get this. And if you get it and you read it, message me and let me know what you think. It's bite size. It's not a major one. Read, guys, read. We have to read. Gain knowledge, not just social media every day. Fall in love with his vision. Ooh, I just want to say one more time, just to remind you, to be a woman that is able to fall in love with a man with a vision, you've got to be a woman of vision. You've got to have eyes that can see potential, that can see somebody that is going somewhere, no matter where it is. Don't forget, this woman married a man who only had a mattress and a television set. When I tell you how they're living now. All right, guys, I hope you've enjoyed it. If you've got any questions, go ahead and message me. Also, some of you have been sending me messages of some of the topics you'd like me to address. I'm so excited to address some of them, definitely, over the next few days. And if you want to connect with Mercy B, as I said, I've put the web address and how you can get the book in the title of this video. Stay blessed, guys. Bye.